Monster Train 2 has finally released, and you know what that means. It's time for a busted build. Unfortunately, since I just installed the game, I only have access to these starter classes. But just because the game is giving us a tutorial, you really think we can't make an overpowered build? Of course we can! So strap yourselves in. This is the sequel to one of my favorite deck building roguelikes of all time. This is my first look of Monster Train 2. It's not really a tutorial either, it really just throws you into the real game. Blah blah blah. Yes. Yes, play unit. It actually doesn't mind if I put it into 2 slot, which is kind of funny. Each floor has capacity. Give me a front line. And a middle line. Approval stuff is a bit hit or miss. Yeah, I would not be able to be a dev, I think. Missed lethal? No, we didn't have lethal, I think. So stuff is making it through. That's only 8 damage. Why do I do actually no damage? I guess we're gonna have to consider, because it is like just tutorial. We don't want this to go down too much. And I don't know how XP works in this game, like profile experience. Final wave. We have lethal. I can't do it. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna say, can I do it in a way where we don't lose the unit? Why is the game so loud? Alright, that's a little better, I think. Yeah, so you get points for winning. 3-turn boss rush. Points for defeating the boss this many turns before it would have reached the Pyre room. So I guess beating it on the bottom floor is technically better. Early blood soak. I do like challenge. This just gives you the 2 eggs. Deal 5. If it kills, get an egg. That one is like so hard unless it's a monster that is usually okay. Give me the money. Forge units. I assume you can beat the tutorial, I just don't know how hard I want to try. Whenever you shift, I guess whenever this shifts, apply armor to friendly units. I do really like Sword Maiden, but we would have to get some kind of equipment first, and we won't get one just yet. Upgrade with quick. +1 capacity. She is a 2. Can we make her a 10? I feel like she might want Valor. If we end up shifting her and she goes onto the front line, then at least the Valor is going to keep her alive. And then just some HP. Chat, for those who don't play deck builders, this is like the... not a Kendrick album. This is like the Tyler, the Creator album. Not to say it's not like a Grammy award-winning game, but it's a good game. It is actually very good. We can maybe try this instead. I guess I could have put a 3 here, because that's the last 3 in my deck, I believe. Preview number. I mean, I guess you could double dip and like move backward. And that counts as another shift. And now there's like a ton of Valor coming in. I assume this is like pseudo tutorial for like you're gonna take damage to your Pyre. Room card. Apply Valor to friendly units. I wonder if that includes itself. I mean, I guess that means you should probably have some kind of other unit here. Taking 27? Yeah, it does give Valor to itself. That is pretty legit. Oh, we gotta speed this up. I forgot about that part. Lethal. Oh, did this thing do the full heal? Oops. My hero's about to go bye-bye. Now, ideally, we need to get a kill. I was gonna say I could just cause that to the front, but I could also just fire start it. And then I have to move that one to the front. And we'll get a little bit more armor this way. Just to be able to swing a little bit more. Now we're doing 166. Oh my god. Triggers at the start of this unit's turn, gain 5 armor. So it gets armor on basically every swing. We do not have lethal. And I don't want this to die immediately. Yeah, it's only taken to 16. That's actually worse. This thing's 100% getting through. That's so funny. It's gotta be just the tutorial to show you that you're gonna get hit there. So yeah, what's happening is that, like, this thing swings first. So I'm never gonna get this 8 damage in. Then it gets armor and loses a little bit less. That's fine. I think you're supposed to take some damage to the Pyre every now and then. I think we have a good spot for that. Bottom floor is usually 5, but then middle floor has a free slot. Again, I'm not really a big fan of that, but sometimes you can ping someone who only has 1 HP. Banish, forge spells, equipment. If we had the angel, this would have been okay, but I think we could just go this way. Event. The game's actually so satisfying. It does something for me that Slay the Spire just doesn't. Get Wrath. Attack immediately. Get Benevolence. Restore unit to full HP. Get Courage. Advance. Restore to full HP and gain armor equal to the amount healed. That could be legit. Attack first is also pretty good. Basically, it's Divine Dancer tech. Yeah, I think she's the one who wants it. It's kind of interesting because you have to consider later on, like, all the cards that you don't have in your deck yet. And maybe that stuff is going to influence what you're doing. Revenge Valor 2. Or another Divine Dancer for second row. Probably worth it. And now upgrades. -1 cost. Retain. Stack effects. Stats effects stack added by the card is doubled. So we only really have Firestarter. and Just Cause. Those are basic spells in the starter deck. So we could make like a free... This is like kind of... I don't know. I mean, maybe you could double tap that for the possibility to get more eggs, assuming things have that low of HP, but I don't think that's a good card. I think one free Just Cause is fine. Oh, we could add power to it. Probably mandatory. And then remove one of Spear Steward. And we should be good. I'm not saying I'm a professional at this game, chat, but I do okay. Currently playing Skull the Hero Slayer, closing and reopening the game to refresh the room. To get different RNG. I'm surprised it re-rolls, I assume, the chest at the end. Some people use mods. I've seen modded Skull the Hero Slayer, where people get to start off with legendary skulls if they want. Yo, beats. But also top floor tech. I feel like this happens regardless. What do we want the champion? I still feel like I prefer this setup. He moves. All right, so armor up. Let's go ahead and ping somebody. 25 damage. Consume. That's a tutorial for consume. This is the end for you. Gets +4 and takes 20 damage. How do we not have lethal here? All right, we can at least do this movement. Keep stacking that armor up. Probably want to do this move. I think eventually we're gonna want more move cards. Just play the train. Most of the time when you're doing Monster Train, you are not really maneuvering that much. And I feel like there's some incentive to do that in this game. I have to double ping that. I can kill it. Chat, if you've never seen this game before, it just dropped today. 25 bucks, I think, is a respectable price. Just need a little bit more damage to this. Kill that. This is only taking 6. It's like I don't really want to get this through very much. I think we're 3 damage away from killing this, and this is only going to give us... Oh, this gives us 4 damage, I think. Yeah, so that's dead. Takes both to kill. Jeez. Like, that was not helpful. It's interesting to see that sometimes they take... I guess it's because of kill strike. Like, this is actually taking more damage because we don't get the kill. But it's nice to be able to spread the hurt between everybody. What I could do to keep that unit alive up there. Jeez. How to kill. I mean, you could maybe just let it go through. I have yet to even touch the boss, really. And again, we have basically no cards. This is tutorial, so maybe I shouldn't even be thinking this hard about it. Just let that through. Yeah, we're not getting much value from that room that I set up. I wish the game told me how much valor I got on Slay, but I assume I didn't get much at all. Alright, so they're dead. This is probably going to get through. I don't mind taking 5 damage. So if anything, we need to survive for a little bit longer. Yeah, so it's increasing damage because they're staying alive for longer. Wow. Got lethal at the bottom. That's a cool unit. We've already made a really fun card so far. Another Blood Soak. This could be interesting if you get the Angel that has like additional debuff. No, additional buffs. I think you just get the second Blood Soak. On summon, Gets attack and health for every egg. Top floor tank. Maybe that's not that bad. So now we're at the point where we have to consider what kind of cards we want. I think plus draw is fine. I don't think we need more of this because we aren't really like hurting for mana. You could easily just go for this too. But I think our floors are kind of okay right now. All right, gain equipment, money, forge units. We don't have any artifacts, so I assume this is the way the game probably wants you to go, considering that our unit cards are kind of okay. All right, go do the upgrade first. Revenge does more, add savior, advance, gain valor, gain armor equal to valor. I think I prefer that because we're gonna do a lot of movement. And do this first. Pair of wings. Get discarded wings. Move to a targeted location on any floor for the flight characters. Yeah, we could just put that on her. Chat, we somehow are making a build in the tutorial. I don't know if the devs intended for this to happen. At the start of the turn, fully heal your champion. When a friendly unit gains valor, get an additional stack. These things only give armor. So valor's coming from arena, revenge, and then anytime I do just cause, which is like, it's happening a lot. I think that's okay. Trials. Add reanimate to the enemy. Sure. I think that's fine because I think we can get some benefits from the rooms that we have. Blood soaked. It's like if they die and reanimate, like maybe we get 2 stacks of blood soak, which would be kind of massive. All right, same setup. No, I think this is more important. So we actually skip here. I'm gonna get those cooldowns rolling. So, unfortunately, this has a trigger. Oh, but it's not the on spell use one. I could just ping it, to be honest. Get this out of my deck now. Kinda sucks, because I don't think quote-unquote slay is gonna give me the valor. It did not. Unlucky. I wonder if I need to just do this now. I should probably keep it on this floor. I mean, I can move her in front and get armor. And then on that turn, move it back around. He was about to buy this. I saw it was on Game Pass. Yeah, I didn't do Game Pass. I should have, but slightly considering canceling my Game Pass only because I haven't been utilizing it the way I should be, which is my bad. 42. This is another 6 damage. If I move forward with the Valor 3, I'm gonna get sapped too, so I'm gonna do 4 less damage for moving forward. Guess I want to move back so I can get the revenge proc. Great dragons coming up. So hopefully I have lethal on next floor. I might have to stop putting blood soak on first floor. I think I need it on second floor. I have 2 copies. You do 2 damage. It's gonna do 6 damage. Plus this thing has reanimate. I'm actually killing nobody. I can move up. Still don't have lethal. This is bullcrap. I definitely screwed up with the roam placement. It has to go on the floor in the middle first. Alright, I have a lot of damage I'm gonna take from my hand. I'm gonna get sapped. This thing has reanimate. It's truly awful situation. I don't want to take 9 damage. Alright, this is bad. Oblivion, Expedition 33, Metaphor. If you like Metaphor, you might like, what's the name of the game? 100 Line Defense Academy. I've been watching our good buddy Data Dave play it, and it's like really fun to watch. So right now we have a lot of armor, but not a lot of actual damage. So a lot of these units are just getting through. I could just cause. Wonder how worth it this is. Just to get this thing off the board. Have some movement available to me. Alright, so this is final floor for them down there. They're all gonna die. Definitely get rid of this. Could bring her down. Get a bunch of armor. It should die on that floor, I imagine. Just see if we can... Oh, we're getting sapped if I press a button. If I actually don't kill because I'm doing this, I'm gonna snap. We're gonna get 3 damage here, and it's gonna reduce us by 4. I wish I knew, like, legit how much damage I'm pumping out. Like, if I knew I was doing 75 damage going outward, that would be, like, such good information. I mean, I guess technically I could just wait out the turn. I don't have to do anything. Or you just do this. Alright, we got lethal. But again, just to make sure the game's not tracking how many times I play cards. For unlock purposes. May as well just use everything I can. A lot of money, but I took a lot of damage. Valor on friendly units adds an additional stack, but I don't have the space for this. Apply Valor and damage shield to all friendly. I guess like 1 row. More movement and deals damage based on your armor. Reduce cooldowns by 1 save. We could put that on movement girl. Gain an artifact, buy an artifact, duplicate for another flyer, armor flyer. I feel like we do actually no damage. On deployment phase, draw an equipment card from your deck at 0 cost. Wow, that is incredible. At the start of your turn, friendly units gain Valor 3 in the front. Valor is additional stacks. I don't think anyone does anything with Valor just yet. Besides like really good heroic dive tech. At the end of battle, gain 3 egg if you took no damage. Equipped units get even more armor. That will eventually be my hero. That makes dive do 10 more damage. This is technically damage too. Maybe that's better. Remove, because I'm gonna duplicate. These are 2 costs, so I can remove the last Spear Steward. And then let's duplicate the big Divine Dancer. So now we have 2 of these that can, like... No. We duplicate the Flight one. So they can move all around the map and put armor on everybody. Alright. At the start of battle, enemy units appear on each floor. That's fine. It's just like a bunch of zombies. Alright. Equipment tutorial. So, we'll still go middle. I could probably not play this yet. Wait until I get an egg. Should play all 3 of these. 1 on each floor. And then this goes on one of these two, I think. Just so they can move like almost every turn. Alright, so bunch of zombies. When they die, apply corruption to your front unit. Takes 1 damage per stack at the end of the turn. This would be such a good turn to have my arena. Okay. So there's quite a lot going on there. I can kill 2. I think I need to get this out of the deck. I do not believe we're using this anymore. Can't do any more. I think we're gonna take 3 here regardless. Yeah, so it doesn't show the upgrade number. It shows that we're getting sapped. The damage dealt to the enemy is not changing. Just interesting. Yeah, it's taking less damage than it was. Which I knew. Just killed on the next floor. Don't worry about the sap. Yeah, we have to be prepared to take a hit. It's gonna happen. Yeah, so you die. We're doing like no damage here. Got our Greed Dragon. Let's move. Would have been nice to have played this after I got my egg, but it'll be fine. This just does damage. These things are kind of nasty. I hope the speed up isn't like really weird for you all. 25, just ping this thing. Kinda sucks that this is gonna live. I feel like I have to get this out of my deck though, wherever I can. Oh, we have a dive. Deal damage 2 times the unit's health and armor. You're taking 13. You're taking damage from corruption. Like, I'm trying to think, is there a way to dive bomb right here? We have lethal on this floor, but I'd love to be able... Oh, well, I can dive bomb here, right? And then just fly back up. It's gonna do 60 damage. Oh wow, I did 100 damage. Alright, I don't know if they got the Slay proc. Oh my god. If I had armor equals damage besides dive bomb, or if I could double dive bomb, it would be so sick. Yeah, I can't help myself from taking damage on top floor. I don't know what that's all about. Alright, lethal, double lethal. All of our floors are full. So like this unit is doing nothing. Okay, I could have tried to pull the other ones forward. Okay, I could have tried to pull the other ones forward. They're all dead, that lives. Wait, that's like super fun. I could have done so much more just now. So right now the build is just move the characters. And it does a lot of damage. Or they get stacks anyway. Reanimate 6. It's like, should I fly down there? 20 damage. We have a lot of armor. Might be worth it. Oh yeah, that's like a big boost. Almost lethal. We actually reduce the damage I'm dealing by applying that. Because the sap, like whatever the interaction is between sap and Pyrogel is really hard to figure out. Alright, we got lethal, but again, I just want to press all my buttons. Yo, I got an achievement. But the game didn't show me what it is. Revenge. Deal damage equal to the unit's health. You can put this on the dragon. Apply a 1 damage shield, get more valor. I think you put this on dragon. Greed does 20 to all units on the floor. If you kill any, you get 10 bucks. I feel like you probably just do this. Just for an additional ping on monsters. Yeah, the music is this game. It's so good. Alright, so we're under half HP, so potentially you do the heal. Money, equipment room. We kinda need to do Merchant of Steel. It's like, do I want to do another duplicate? The only thing I would want to duplicate is like another Greed Dragon and get rid of all of my Shield Stewards. It's a better card than Shield Steward. And that's considering I need to heal myself. What if I don't? We're fighting Kale, so like a real boss. Surely he doesn't die in the tutorial. Glass Cannon, Soul Smelter. I get the idea of this. I don't really want it though. I just don't think I'm ever gonna have time to play this card. Especially because we have a boss coming up. Okay. Double stacks of armor and buff and debuff status. Does that not enhance the dragon? It adds attack and health. Is that not a stack? It's not armor. So we definitely remove 1 Shield Steward. I could dualism one of the flying dancers. So you get like double the armor. Just add an attack on this thing. Just so it's not completely worthless. Upgrade a unit with Valor 9, Avarice 3, gain gold equal to the stacks of Avarice, so like 3 gold per hit. Incoming damage reduced by half. Interesting. On our dragon. And then definitely want to multi-strike somebody, because that's like really good. I mean, if anything, you multi-strike the dancer, but I don't know if she actually does that much damage. Obviously, you can multi-strike the Greed Dragon. It's like they're just Giga Tanks. It might be this. Valor technically adds damage to that little flyer. Very cheap. The armor's worthless. Like, I guess we could have left it as is, maybe did a reroll, but stuff's getting expensive. You should try out Monster Train 1. Mix from earlier was saying that this Monster Train 2 is on Game Pass. If you have, like, I assume Microsoft must have some kind of Game Pass for mobile users. That has to be a thing. You know, I should probably bottom floor Greed Dragon, since it's the same cost as Shield Steward anyway. And then we get this one. And then I'd still rather drop this dancer now. And then she gets the Mind Cage, and then we're good. Alright, so the way this is gonna work out, we actually do want to use this. So these things, if they don't die, the enemy that's in front of it heals. But I do have a lot of tech that I can pull this into the front if I really want to. I think we want to set up. Again, I can pull this to the front and make sure it doesn't heal. This means people live, but they will die up here. Oh, I could even fly down there if I wanted. Ah, I messed up. I should have actually put her in the front. Alright, we'll fly back up. Yeah, so now all this dies. My health is like really low, but I should get a lot of armor. Shield you. Ooh, I have dive, but I have to use the mana to move this forward. The corruption's really annoying. Take 6 damage at the end of the turn. Hopefully I just take damage to my armor. Deal 25. Chat, we're like kinda farming right now. Five waves remaining? Yeah, but like I'm not taking any damage. I'm essentially healing each turn. Only damage I'm taking is from corruption. And these units can just fly back and forth to the bottom arena and buff each other. Oh, wow. Go back, go back. Abort. The build's legit, thanks to this thing, allowing me to fly every turn. And whenever they fly, they put armor on my entire board. Well, the entire floor. I could do it again. So all of this is dead. I have 1 dive bomb ready. And then just move backward. I could have done Just Cause first. I mean, not gonna lie, I think we just frontline this. It's okay to take some damage. I almost don't want to put this on the board, because all it's gonna do is make the boss go up there sometimes, which is like a DPS loss. Alright, 1, 2, I just misplayed. Oh my, wait. There's no undo button in the tutorial? You don't get to undo until you actually finish tutorial. I actually just messed up. I meant to have the dragon in the front at the end of that. See how this thing's just, like, doing nothing? Very, very big mistake. My god, I did it again. Because, like, one of these has a different ability than the other one. But I'm clicking too fast. Alright, looks good. I don't want to lose money. Final wave! We got lethal. You know what? We're coming down there. Everybody join in. What can I say? It works. Another blood-soaked arena. Consume, apply 3 times the amount of mana you have left in Valor, I assume. First Twin Blade would be good for my boss. I think you just take it. Tough one. Obviously, just having more units on each floor is not bad, but to be fair, I'm kind of just like maneuvering them back and forth. And in that case, you don't care about capacity. It'd be more so, do I want more units, period. I don't think I do. We're fine. Chat, this is still just tutorial, by the way. I don't even have the undo button yet. Remove 2 cards. Buff spells. I could use some spell buffs. Remove 2 wouldn't be half bad either. Like, get rid of some of these fire starters. Get rid of one of the Just Cause. But I don't really want to do another one of these without more units. Alright, what do we got? Thanks to our Richard Garfield over here. Wondrous boxes. Get a small box. Add all 3 contained spell cards to your hand. Summon a boxed unit. Add a random card to your hand each turn. I don't think I want either of those, right? Because, like, I play my units very easily. I guess the only thing you would put in there is your dragon? This thing has to die, I think. I think you just large box. Hopefully we don't, like, clog our deck with random stuff, but I assume the card that you don't use is exile. Alright, new spells. Upgrade a spell to cost -2 and gain consume. Hold over. Double stack. Yeah, we don't have a ton of spells. Oh, heroic dive could be really good. Double stack does not apply status effects. Okay, so that's not double use. We could just increase this. Magic power on Golden Touch. Base it 35. Double use of it would be fantastic. Maybe you do make it rain instead. 15 times 3 is better. Do I need retain? I think the answer is no. Retain would be hold the card until you use it. I think if some of this stuff passed by, I'm just using it on the spot. Remove is quite expensive. I'll do a reroll instead. Upgrade a card to permanently remove the consume. Crap. So I have enough money to do both, actually. I could remove consume from heroic dive. I think I'd rather do that than removing it from Golden Touch. Because I think at some point, maybe I won't be able to use consume on enemies because they'll have over 25 HP. And this is like exactly our kit, right? With the armor, it's gonna do so much damage. Spell chain. When played, get a copy of this card in your hand, ephemeral. Like, this by itself does so much if it comes from one of the angels. Oh, dang, you can't put it on Golden Touch if it already has consume. They actually knew what I was planning. So we could buff the revenge mechanic, or... no. We can get Savior 2, which is 16 Valor, or you buff the revenge mechanic. I can get +1 damage, which is technically +2 damage. To Valor the rest of my units, or we Valor ourselves. There's some synergy with Descent, because technically if my angels have more armor, Descent does more damage. I think I'd rather buff myself, to be honest. A Penitent Prayer Stone is spawned on the floor. It has 200 life, so it just tanks, I think. Oh, it has Spike 6, so it reflects a lot of damage. They're making this sound very strong. I'm getting $400 if I don't screw this up. Same strat. Oh wow, I can actually play everyone. The gang's all here. Oh, there's one on every floor. On each floor. I completely missed that part. Nothing to be alarmed of. They can't move, I think. I feel like this is kind of wasteful. Like, yeah, it kills, but am I getting that much benefit from doing that kill? I don't have Mind Cage yet. So if I move this one down, this one's gonna come up, and I won't have much to do anything about it. I think we just stay on this floor. I didn't use one of my abilities. I could have actually brought her down if she would have come back eventually. Alright. This by itself, shield on Greed Dragon is so freaking strong. This thing's got 85 life. It's reflecting 85 on taking damage. I took this because I knew I could out-armor it. But now I'm having second thoughts. I gotta get my quick unit. So who kills this? I do the damage myself. If it was down by another 45, I think I can make lethal on this. Okay, yeah, that's much better. And then we might have to send all my flyers to the top floor. Okay. So I didn't think these statues would be that bad, but they are certainly a lot worse than I thought they were. Finally got Mind Cage. That goes on the dualism one. I'd rather not take damage if I can help it. Oh my god, this thing has so much HP. I have dive. Double dive, actually. But I can only fly up once. I mean, I guess you dive this down anyway, and then it's just gonna come back up or go to top floor. So Mind Cage, Heroic Dive. Fly back up, top floor. Do not have lethal still, so this thing is actually getting through. We're dealing only 43, so I can't even pull it to the front. And, well, I get a couple extra damage, but I can't just pull it to the front and kill it. So we're taking a little bit of damage here. 8 damage from the look of it. Yeah, nothing really helps. Alright. Ooh, there's like 16 damage, if not more. Alright, we don't need everybody down here. Let's help up here. Earn Dragon's Horde. Cooldown 3, gain 7 gold for every egg. Battle on friendly units adds +1 per stack. Like, I have a lot of cool stuff right now. Still not lethal. I could probably get this in if I try hard enough. I could even descend it if I wanted to. I would have to dump it right here for now. Not a throw, I promise. Still do not have lethal on this thing. Alright. We are not staying here. I got descend. Let's come down first. Step forward. Descend you. You do not need to be in the front. That's an awful position. You have this. Oh wow, my achievements are in the top left somehow. Have a spell deal 175 damage was that achievement. So we definitely have to move you forward. Kills the entire row. Huge. Actually huge. Wow, free turn. Oh my god, 102 Valor on this thing. You kidding me? Do we just giga stack? Like, how many units can I have on one floor? Or is this a throw? That's not a throw. That is real and legitimate gameplay. Yeah, we have lethal. Oh, snap. Free eggs? Free money? Yeah, I guess we're farming achievements too by like doing all these moves. Wait, did I just troll? I mean, we still have lethal, but that was not smart of me. Doing movement like that. Good thing we have the calculation, because if we didn't, and I lost like any of these flyers, I would have actually just turned the game off. Demonize, Descend, apply melee weakness 2. So it's like target a unit and pull it down. Retreat the front enemy unit, apply melee weakness to all enemies. I feel like this is strong. Explosive, deal 3 to a random enemy. If it kills, get permanent damage. I think we skip here. Oh, we're 7 of 8. But I don't think we spin because it's buffing our dragon. As fun as it would be to take something. Alright, as far as I know, this is like the last floor. Valor grants additional armor per stat. There's no way. When an angel moves, it gets Valor. Ain't no way. Oof. Spell buff. Duplicate any card. Duplicate Descend tech. I don't think you duplicate another angel. I don't have the space for that, I think. Chat, the build actually just popped off. Like just now. I know you thought V was popping off the whole time. No, you're wrong. It only just now is popping off. I don't know if we buy that. Double stack, magic power, get card in first hand. On my equipment. Cannot put it on equipment. I don't think you want golden touch. First draw. I don't know if I want any of this, to be honest. Reduce the cost of Be Gone. Consume. That could actually be decent. The boss we're going up against, Seraph enchants enemy units with Rage 3. Your units enter with melee weakness. Or we just save and get the other artifact. I still haven't duplicated yet. I won't have enough money to remove a card from deck. Oh, that increases your maximum eggs. I thought it was like +3 eggs, which I guess would be too strong. Alright, that's fine. Little baby misplay. Alright. To be fair, like a second Cursed Twin Blade could be legit. But I really think it's a second Heroic Dive to just obliterate any monster. I don't think it's too... Like, we already have 3 Divine Dancers. I don't think you play 4. But you may be thinking to yourself, why not? Like, for real, why not? It's gotta be Dive. Even Greed Dragon is like a really good duplicate. Oh. Seraph 3 enchants enemy units with Rage 3, get melee weakness. Chat, we're still in tutorial, by the way. This is... I don't even have the undo button yet. Wow. 90. I'm doing 115 reflect. That's crazy. Alright, top flight security. Do I not have a better unit? I don't. Like, I'd almost rather let this thing die. Okay. 30 damage to the face. It is certainly going to die. Descend. Move down a floor. I think we just sack this guy. Trying to think of the most efficient way to do this. I could actually... Oh, I have to courage after I do descend. So that's one. We have the second one. I could actually pull him down. That way he doesn't die. Maybe that's ideal. I don't like it because now I have like a weird block here. That actually could have been a misplay. Who goes forward? Courage. And then I still have to do Just Cause. Do I fly away? I think they all die, but I would like her to get this Valor. Only the dragon got the Valor. Friendly units gain 7 Valor on Slay. Not all my units, just the one. I'm taking AoE damage from the assassin. Soul Smelter. 3 mana. I mean, no one's really taking damage here. And I have free Just Cause. I'm losing life. Why would I lose life?
No,
I don't see it.
We're dead.
I'm not taking more damage. I just have like minus 10 max life. And I don't exactly see why that is. New equipment? Oh, I broke. Wow, I actually I giga through. And you can't get that back. And I don't have the undo button because I'm still in tutorial. That's like super bad. Alright, we're fine. We are completely fine. Does this game got the sauce? I am sauced up right now. I made a mistake, but in all honesty, we are like completely fine. Famous last words, I assume. I have lethal on like the front monster. Oh, I can't do that because then I won't have this. I think we just do this. We have to move both. Oh, I have free Just Cause. So I can do that. I can heroic dive this one. 2470 compared to 4049, but my hero can't go back. Okay, we're taking more damage than I would have, but to be fair, the build is still legit. That's an egg. Oh crap, Mind Cage. I need that on the flyer. Devs, I wish I could really tell the difference between each flyer. Like, I have to hover, but it would be cool if, like, the dualism one, I could see that, like, visually, without having to hover over it. Alright. Alright. Pop this. Fly up. We still have lethal, I'm sure. I mean, I guess I don't have to fly up, right? I just want to, like, ping this whenever I can. And it is shifting, which is giving me armor, so I think you just do it. And every time we move, we get Valor, so I don't think we should ever not be moving. Oh, I can't believe I lost my reflect. I'm trolling. That's all it is. I gotta be trolling. And now I can't even play this thing because I put this thing here. I could descend it. Then I could have War Brawler in the middle row. I'm not even killing this. Alright, I do have another dive. But I have to be really careful here. We're taking 68 from the front. Courage. Fly up. I still have free Just Cause. Chat, oh, I misplayed. I should have put her in the front. For someone with Mind Cage, you certainly have a long cooldown. Trying to decide if I want to do my other dive bomb. I have yet to touch the boss, really. But that shouldn't matter, I think. Though, this thing does have this, like, Titan skin thing. Like, it gets more Titan skinned per hit or something. It's kind of weird. This happens no matter what. I haven't been using my savior like I should be. Maybe start putting Firestarter on the boss. Yo, I cannot believe I don't have my reflect. 38? I could send literally anybody up there. Send the one with more armor. No, less armor. To dive bomb. Technically, I could double dive bomb. And then send... Dang, I did mess up. I should have sent the one with more armor up. Alright, dive bombs. Second dive bomb. Big hit. Send you back up. Dead, dead, dead. Equip my boss? I never equipped my boss? You shouldn't be tanky, but it's fine. It's fine. Do I run? No, I think we should ping if we can. Dedge. Quickness. No spot for it. Be gone. You know what? I'd rather move and get more valor than attack now. Is it better to do this or do the other Firestarter? I guess if you have this in your hand, you should do it. Equivalent exchange. Deal damage equal to 25 times your eggs, then -1 egg. Deals 200 damage. That's exciting. We could do this. So forward. Forward. I could bring her down. Forward. Down. In the front. Still have lethal here. Advance me. It sucks that challenge I can't one-tap wherever it is. Well, I think I can. Challenge. Now we kill 2. And then continue Firestarters. 200 damage is a lot of damage, right? Yeah, we don't lose HP for the egg. Wait, did I... No, I think this thing was gonna stay alive, no matter what. Final wave! Lethal. Alright, let's keep playing cards in the event that the game gives us rewards for playing cards. Can I put everyone down there? Like, how many units can I actually have on the bottom floor? Does anyone know? Is there a limit? Time to find out. Wait, I drew all my heroic dives. And then send her back up and then dive again. No one even dies. Sheesh. If I had one more mana, we could put everyone there. That's gotta be an achievement. Win with only units on one floor. Defeat Seraph Eternus. It's pretty good. I lost 20% because I took 10 damage on purpose. Is that fair? This was self-inflicted damage. This wasn't like an enemy hit me. I could have had so much more score. That's bullcrap. Let's go. Oh my god, 20,000 for the next level up. We got consume, advance, apply 5 valor, attack immediately. Hell yeah, brother. Summoning a hymnist, applies valor 5. Ascend, then advance. So we were using descend the whole time. Now we have ascend. At the end of the entire battle, permanently get 6 health. Hell yeah, brother. Extinguish. No idea what that is. Summoning a whelp reduces cooldowns of friendly units. Yeah, see, there was like counters of doing stuff. That was a fun sound. Yo, I can see my buddies. They're already moving up in Covenant ranks. I literally just installed the game. That was my first run. Is that the case for everyone? Am I over here thinking that I did something special, but everyone won on their first try? Uh-oh. Yo, that was actually legit. Hopefully we... Yeah, defeat enemies using spells, consume cards, attach equipment. So we do have to do this stuff, so it makes sense for us to try to do these whenever possible.